opener this evening. Great to have you with us this evening at Fredericton Raceway. Atlantic Sire Stakes activity coming up shortly. Here we've got the starters in race number 1. Rody Ryan with Mark Haig. Miss Mimi with Bill Watts. Franco Croupier with Mike Downey. Windermere Nick, Stephen Trites. Provoke Me, Gilles Berriot. Maho Bay, Lonnie Stokes, I Gotta Be Good, Mike Campbell. Mr. Varbo with Wayne Hubbard. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Provoke Me, looking for possession of the early lead against Miss Mimi on their way to the opening 8th mile station. Provoke Me does grab the front. On the outside, Franco Croupier is third. Rody Ryan fourth on the cones as they head on down the backstretch for the opening quarter. Windermere Nick is following the cover in fifth. Then it is I Gotta Be Good. Racing seventh is Maho Bay and the trailer Mr. Varbo as they go past the opening quarter, and Provoke Me had them there in 29 seconds flat. On their way around the barn turn first time, Provoke Me continues to show the way with Miss Mimi in second. Racing third, Franco Croupier on the outside as they come past the 3/8 mile marker, and they'll pass in front of us for the first time on their way to the half. Continuing to be on top, Gilles Berriot with Provoke Me, challenged on the outside by Franco Croupier. Miss Mimi is a closer second. Then Rody Ryan, Windermere Nick on the outside as well. I Gotta Be Good is right there on the cones. Maho Bay now seventh, and the trailer continues to be Mr. Varbo. They reach the half, 59 3/5. On their way past the 5/8, they'll head down the backside for 3/4. Provoke Me continues to be on top. Windermere Nick now has come to second with Miss Mimi in third, looking to go 3 wide. That is Maho Bay on the outside. Rody Ryan right there. Franco Croupier is fading. I Gotta Be Good and Mr. Varbo trails 129 4 past 3/4. Provoke Me continues to show the way. He's up top by 2.5. Windermere Nick giving chase in second position. Big 3 wide move on the far outside from Mr. Varbo coming for home, but it looks like Provoke Me has got it wrapped up at this point in time. Provoke Me cruising to the finish. Provoke Me got it. Windermere Nick second. Mr. Varbo in for third position. Time for that mile, 1:59 3/5. Here's your winner of the first race. It's the number 5, Provoke Me. 5-year-old son of aces and sevens from the Escortention mare, Belle Bay Haley. Bred by Rod Campbell of Bedeck, Nova Scotia. Owned and trained by Gary Beattie. Gilles Berriot picks up the win in the bike. Second of the season for this horse. And it's the season's best performance of 1:59 3/5. Congratulations to Gary Beattie and Gilles Berriot, along with number 5, Provoke Me, returning $4.60 on the nose. For race number 2, the Atlantic Sire Stakes for 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings in the B division. Purse of $2,500 on the line. We have How Did You Do with Terry Gallant, Woodmere Express, Mark Campbell, Woodmere Sandman, Stephen Trites, Smokin' Oakham, Mike Downey, Matthew Down, Steve Mason, and Bold Herods with Earl Smith. Here they come. They're off and pacing. How Did You Do on the inside against Windermere Express. That one making a challenge for the early lead, but How Did You Do outsprints that one at this stage at least. Maybe a little rough midway through that turn, but on the way to the 8th, Terry Gallant's on top with How Did You Do. Windermere Express comes calling, and he's flying right on past that one. At least puts a length ahead of him. Well back to Woodmere Sandman in third position. Then it's Smokin' Oakham, Matthew Down, and Bold Herods as they reach the quarter. 28 2/5 for these 2-year-olds. Rounding the barn turn first time and continuing to show the way As they go on round the turn, it's Windermere Express. How Did You Do in second. Then Woodmere Sandman as they come off the top of the turn and pace in front of us first time on their way to the half. Pacing in fourth, it is Matthew Down, then Bold Herods and Smokin' Oakum as they reach the half-mile station with Windermere Express showing them past that marker in 59 2/5. On the outside, now up to challenge that leader, it's Woodmere Sandman. How Did You Do is third. Matthew Down in fourth. Bold Herods. And far back and out of contention at this point, that is Smokin' Oakum. On their way down the backside, final time for 3/4. These two leaders duking it out, Windermere Express and Woodmere Sandman. Then How Did You Do? Very tight in third position. Up to get to fourth, that is Bold Herods. Matthew Down fifth. And then Smokin' Oakum past 3/4 in 1:30.1. Windermere Express continues to show the way for Mark Campbell. An eighth of a mile left to go. Windermere Express, Woodmere Sandman, and How Did You Do on the cones, trying to find a way to squeeze the way through. It's Windermere Express, Woodmere Sandman, How Did You Do coming to the line. Windermere Express is going to get it. Woodmere Sandman and How Did You Do for third. Time for the mile, 2:02.1. Here's your winner of race number 2 this evening, B Division activity in the Atlantic Sire Stakes for 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. Driver Mark Campbell brings back the son of Herods from the Cam's Card Shark mare, Michelle's Wish. Bred by Earl Watts of North Wiltshire PEI, owned by Windermere Farms of North Wiltshire. Earl is the trainer and Mark Campbell picking up the driving victory. Only the second lifetime start. This is a big win here tonight. 2:02 1/5 for a maiden mark. Number 2, Windermere Express is victorious, returning 1440 on the tote board and triumphant here in this $2,500 division of the Atlantic Sires Stakes. Congratulations to Earl Watts, Windermere Farms, and Mark Campbell with number 2, Windermere Express. Field settling in behind the gate here for the third race. We have Night Runner with Mark Collett. Come Home Star with Philip Hodgson. Grey Gust, Mike Campbell. $1 Million Jewel, Bernard McCollum. Silly Bon Temps, Stephen Treitz. Billy and Bud, Mike Downey. Emily Putnam, Mark Haig, and Mackenzie Kate with Mike Stevenson. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Come Home Star looking for the front, challenged in the early stages by Grey Gust, and then Night Runner is in for third spot. Grey Gust with a nifty move to settle in along the cones. Night Runner in third, not content to sit on the inside. That's Emily Putnam, now fourth, now third, and goes after the leaders, racing in fifth position. That is Mackenzie Kate. Then it is $1 Million Jewel. In seventh position, Silly Bon Temps. The trailer is Billy and Bud as they go on past the opening quarter. Emily Putnam had them past that post in 30 seconds flat. Emily Putnam continues to show the way against Come Home Star. Then Grey Gust in third spot. Night Runner is fourth as they come off the top of the turn. 3/8 mile has been reached, and they'll pace in front of us in search of the half-mile station. And it continues to be Emily Putnam up top. Come Home Star now in the pocket. Grey Gust is third. Night Runner goes to the outside fourth. Moving in fifth, Mackenzie Kate, then $1 Million Jewel. Racing in seventh, Silly Bon Temps. And the trailer continues to be Billy and Bud past the half. in 1:01 and 1. On their way to 5/8, Emily Putnam continues to look good up top. Racing in second position, Grey Gust has come to the outside to challenge. Then come Home Star. Moving in fourth, Night Runner. Then it's $1 Million Jewel. Mackenzie Kate is now sixth. Then Billy and Bud and Silly Bon Temps past 3/4, and it's in 1:31 and 2. Rounding the barn turn, final time. Grey Gust is on the outside of the track trying to challenge Emily Putnam. Those two are going at it with an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Night Runner is in third spot. Come Home Star looking for a place to go at this stage. And $1 Million Jewel also with pace as they come for the line. Emily Putnam and Grey Gust. Emily Putnam gonna get it against Grey Gust and Come Home Star. Time for that mile, 2:02 1/5. Here is your winner of race number 3. It's number 7, Emily Putnam. Bred by Sean Putnam of Great Village, Nova Scotia. 3-year-old filly by Cookie Dough Boy from the capital city mare Emily Posttime. Owned by Mel Land of the Rocks at Hopewell Cape. Trained by Sandra Foley. Driven to victory by Mark Haig. Second win in a row for the filly, coming tonight here in 2:02 and 1. Congratulations to Mel Land, Sandra Foley, Mark Haig, connections of number 7, Emily Putnam. Starters are in behind the gate for race number 4. Glen Cove Magna, Carl Bagnall. Hush's Funny Girl, Henry Smallwood. Down East Sanibel, Norm Myers. Alyssa Down, Steve Mason. Yankee Dancer, Philip Hodgson. Camco Paula, Mark Campbell. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Far outside, it's Yankee Dancer up to challenge in against Down East Sanibel. And Hush's Funny Girl is on the cones as they go on round the turn. Down East Sanibel and Yankee Dancer. Hush's Funny Girl sitting in third spot. Then Glen Cove Magna. Racing next is Camco Paula. And the trailer, Alyssa Down, as they go on down the backstretch for the opening quarter, with Yankee Dancer leading at 1.25 lengths. Then it's Down East Sanibel. Racing in third position, Hush's Funny Girl. Moving fourth, Glen Cove Magna. Racing fifth is Camco Paula and the trailer Alyssa Down as they reach the opening quarter in 31 2/5. On their way to 3/8. Yankee Dancer takes them past that post, followed closely as they come down the stretch by Down East Sanibel. Then it's Hush's Funny Girl, the outside Camco Paula. Now moving with a rush in fourth. Racing fifth, Glen Cove Magna. And the trailer well back is Alyssa Down. They were past the half, led by Yankee Dancer in 1:02 and 3. Yankee Dancer continues to show the way. On their way to 5/8, Down East Sanibel is in second. Coming to third on the outside, that is Camco Paula. Racing up against Hush's Funny Girl in fourth spot. Glen Cove Magna is fifth, and the trailer Alyssa Down as they go on for 3/4, and Hodgson takes his horse Yankee Dancer past that post on the lead. Led them through 3/4 in 1:33 and 2 as they round the barn turn final time. Yankee Dancer, Down East Sanibel, Camco Paula the outside. Racing in fourth, Hush's Funny Girl, then Glen Cove Magna and Alyssa Down coming down the stretch for the payoff. Yankee Leader continues to show the way and opens up lengths on this field now. Then it's Down East Sanibel and Hush's Funny Girl, but the winner Yankee Dancer got there. Close for second between Hush's Funny Girl and Down East Sanibel, and the time for that mile, 2:05 1/5. Here is your winner of tonight's fourth race, the B division of the Atlantic Sire Stakes for 2-year-old pacing fillies. It goes to number 6, Yankee Dancer. Bred by Arnold Fitzgerald of New Glasgow, Nova Scotia, 2-year-old daughter of Coast to Coast Yankee, from the Paris Dexter mare Pillar of Strength. Owned by Garnet Taylor of Durham Bridge, trained by Margot Fisher. Driven to victory tonight in the filly's first lifetime start by Philip Hodgson. 2:05 1, the finish time and the maiden mark for number 6, Yankee Dancer. Last call at the wickets. Starters are settling in behind the gate for the 5th. Last call at the mutuals. Noble Senator with Mike Downey. Quality of Money, Mike Campbell. R.E.'s Andrew, Lonnie Stokes. Kayam I Am, Gilles Berriot. Ashby Corner, Todd Trites. Dream of Riches, Bernard McCollum. Trailing Horses, Southern Pee-wee, Brian McPhee. Bert and Bert, Stephen Trites. Here they come. Away they go. Kayam I Am looking for the early lead against Noble Senator. Quality of Money is in between horses, and the trailer Southern Pee-wee settles into 4th. Scooting up on the outside is R.E.'s Andrew, looking to take over that 4th spot. As they go on past the 8th, Noble Senator has the lead. Kayam I Am looks to duck into the cones in the 2nd position. R.E.'s Andrew scooting up on the outside for Stokes, and he'll take over 3rd against Quality of Money. Then it's Southern Pee-wee. Racing next is Bert and Bert, and Ashby Corner is 7th with the trailer Dream of Riches. Past the opening quarter in 29 3/5. Noble Senator took them past that post. R.E.'s Andrew on the outside 2nd. Kayam I Am looking good in 3rd spot as they come off the 3/8 mile station and pace down the stretch for the half. Up on the outside with cover now 4th is Southern Pee-wee. Then it's Quality of Money. Ashby Corner on the outside. Bert and Bert and Dream of Riches. The half was reached in 1:01. Noble Senator continues to have control on the lead. R.E.'s Andrew up on the outside is within a quarter length of that leader, now within a neck, and those two duking it out down the backside. R.E.'s Andrew, Noble Senator, Kayam I Am is right there. Southern Pee-wee on the outside from 4th. Ashby Corner very much in contention 5th. Then Quality of Money, Dream of Riches, and the trailer now is Bert and Bert past 3/4 in 1:31 2. Not giving an inch. Noble Senator on the inside. On the outside now coming to the front, it looks like R.E.'s Andrew. And looking for room is Kayam I Am. They fan out 3 and 4 wide. Ashby Corner coming to take charge as they've got R.E.'s Andrew on the lead. Ashby Corner the far outside. Dream of Riches. R.E.'s Andrew's gonna get it. Ashby Corner 2nd. Very close for 3rd. Looked like Dream of Riches ahead of Bert and Bert. And the time for the mile, 2:02 1. Here is your winner of race number 5. Horse number 3, R.E.'s Andrew. 6-year-old gelding by Western Success from the Camtastic mare Kona Queen. Bred by Don Smith of Pownell and Bob Connolly Jr. of Charlottetown, PEI. Owned and trained by Linda Hughes of Fredericton. Driven tonight by Lonnie Stokes. 2nd win of the season, 2nd in his last 3 starts. And it comes tonight in a time of 2:02 1. There's your winner. For Linda Hughes and Lonnie Stokes, it's number 3, R.E.'s Andrew. Field is in behind the gate for race number 6. Clay Nitro, Mike Stevenson. Won't Let Me Down, Steve Mason. CA Mighty Quick, Earl Smith. Some Shore Somewhere, Gilles Barriot. Muzzy's Beach Nut, Henry Smallwood. Proof of Life on the outside, Kenny Arsenault. Trailing horses, Fire and Lace with Todd Trites. Majestic Amberlin, Bernard McCullum. Here they come. Off stride went number 1, Clay Nitro, and they're on their way round the first turn with Won't Let Me Down on the lead. CA Mighty Quick is at the leader's wheel and up there challenging. As they go on round the turn, Muzzy's Beach Nut is now in 3rd spot. And on their way to the 8th mile station, Some Shore Somewhere is next. Fire and Lace is right there, along with Majestic Amberlin. Racing in 7th position is Proof of Life in the trailer, Clay Nitro, as they go on past the opening quarter-mile station. And Won't Let Me Down has taken them past that post against CA Mighty Quick. They're by the quarter in 30 and 3. Won't Let Me Down, CA Mighty Quick. Muzzy's Beach Nut is in 3rd spot. Some Shore Somewhere is in 4th. Then Fire and Lace as they come off the top of the turn. Majestic Amberlin is next in 6th, and they'll pass in front of us first time. Next up, it's Proof of Life, and back pacing and catching the field is Clay Nitro, and Won't Let Me Down is in there against CA Mighty Quick and leads them past the half in 1:03 and 1. On the outside, Some Shore Somewhere comes to call. Fire and Lace has the cover of that one on the outside. Next is Muzzy's Beach Nut in 5th. Racing in 6th position, Majestic Amberlin. Then it is Proof of Life, and the trailer and off stride once again goes Clay Nitro. Halfway down the backside, final time. Won't Let Me Down. CA Mighty Quick in 2nd position. On the outside, Some Shore Somewhere, as they went by 3/4 in 1:34 and 1. Muzzy's Beach Nut and Fire and Lace. Then it is Majestic Amberlin as they've got just over 1/8 of a mile left to go. Won't Let Me Down is digging in. Fire and Lace comes up 3 wide on the outside of the track, trying to dig in against those leaders. It continues to be Won't Let Me Down and CA Mighty Quick. Won't Let Me Down wins it coast to coast against CA Mighty Quick. Some Shore Somewhere picked up 3rd spot. Time for the mile, 2:05 and 2. The inquiry sign is up. Hold all tickets, please. Now parading back to the winner's enclosure is your victorious individual here in race number 6. It is 2, Won't Let Me Down, homebred for Downey Stables of St. John. Trained and driven to victory by Steve Mason. 2-year-old daughter of Quick Comeback from the Denman mare, Don't Let Me Down. This is the 4th lifetime start, 1st career victory. The maiden mark comes in a time of 2:05 and 2. Horse returning $17.10 on the nose. Number 2, Won't Let Me Down with Steve Mason. Inquiry sign. Starters are in behind the gate for the 7th race. A division action in the Atlantic Sires Stakes. PH Turbo on the inside with Todd Trites. JG's Sandy Gilles Barriot. Pictonian's Southwest Mike Stevenson. In 4 Core with Danny Romo. Island Inspiration Kenny Arsenault. And DW's Jack with Terry Gallant. Here they come. And away they go. And on the outside, DW's Jack scoots off the wings of the gate in between horses JG's Sandy. And PH Turbo is on the cones as they go 3 wide on their way to the opening 8th mile station. DW's Jack perseveres on the outside of the track, and he's got the front. DW's Jack on the lead. Then it is JG's Sandy, but that one is not content with the pocket and will move to the outside and cruise right on past that leader. And the new leader is JG's Sandy. The favorite has taken over once again at the quarter in 29 seconds flat. JG's Sandy and DW's Jack. Then it's PH Turbo in 3rd position. as they go on round the turn. Pictonian's Southwest is in 4th. Then N4 Core in 5th spot, and they'll pass in front of us for the first time on their way to the half. Island Inspiration is the trailer, and the leader continues to be JG's Sandy. Here comes Pictonian's Southwest on the outside. That one is now at the leader's wheel. Racing in 3rd spot, DW's Jack. Then it's PH Turbo and N4 Core, and the trailer is Island Inspiration. The half reached in 1:01.1 with JG's Sandy on the lead. These colts will head down the backstretch final time. On the outside, Pictonian Southwest continues to make progress. Then racing in 3rd spot as they go down the backstretch, that is DW's Jack. N4 Core on the outside, past 3/4 in 1:30 and 4/5, and the new leader once again, Pictonian's Southwest, has taken charge. Then JG's Sandy now second as they come off 7/8 and pace their way down the stretch for home. Pictonian's Southwest with Stevenson. Then it is JG's Sandy on the outside of the racetrack. Island Inspiration, but the winner's going to be Pictonian Southwest. Then JG's Sandy and Island Inspiration in for the show spot. The time for the mile, quick finish to this one, 1:59 3/5. Parading back triumphant in the A division for the 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. Here's your winner, number 3, Pictonian's Southwest. Bred by Elwood Lawton of Stratford PEI, owned by Dan Ross of Belfast. Trained and driven by Mike Stevenson. Two-year-old son of Western Paradise from the Matt Scooter mare Southview Sasha. Only the 2nd lifetime start. Pictonian Southwest wins as the longest shot on the board. Congratulations to Dan Ross, trainer-driver Mike Stevenson, with number 3, Pictonian's Southwest. Field is in behind the gate. 8th race, A division, 2-year-old pacing fillies, $9,760 up for grabs. We have Disco Dot with Earl Smith, Bemused Mark Campbell, Acton Noisy Todd Trites, Our Lady Bing Ken Arsenault, KD Go On Gilles Berriot, Yankee No More with Mark Bradley, and Count His Fleet with Mike Stevenson. Here they come. They're off and pacing. On the outside, Yankee No More. On the inside, Bemused is looking for the early lead. And Acton Noisy, also leaving briskly off the gate, is at the leader's wheel, may choose to challenge at this point in time. On the outside of the track, as well, right there, that is Our Lady Bing, as Acton Noisy puts a length in front of that 2nd place horse as they go on for the opening quarter-mile marker. Bemused is in 2nd spot. Our Lady Bing in 3rd. Disco Dot 4th. Then racing in 5th is Count Is Fleet. Next up, Yankee No More, as they go on round the turn, and the opening quarter was reached in 30:1. They'll reach the 3/8 mile station with Acton Noisy on the point, and that one will lead them in front of us for the first time. Action to the outside of the racetrack now, with the big bucks on the line. Acton Noisy and Bemused continuing to lead the way. Our Lady Bing is out there first up on the outside of the track. Count His Fleet is 4th, then Disco Dot. Racing next is Yankee No More and the trailer KD Go On. They reach the half in 1:02 with Acton Noisy continuing to show the way, and they'll head down the backstretch final time, looking to go 3 wide. On the outside of the track, Count His Fleet. On the outside, right next to that leader, that is Our Lady Bing. Bemused is still a big part of this equation as they go past the 3/4 mile marker. Yankee No More is right there, and Disco Dot has faded badly at this point in time. KD Go On now 6th. 3/4 reached in 1:33 and 1. And it continues to be Acton Noisy. Action on the outside. Our Lady Bing is digging in on the outside of the track. Fanning out 3 wide as they come for the line. Count is Fleet has got more pace. And in between them, Bemused as they come for the finish. Acton Noisy got it. Very close for place between Bemused and Count is Fleet. The time for the mile, 2:02 and 2. Here's your winner of race number 8 this evening. A 3-time starter and a 3-time winner at this point in her career. She was bred by Owen and Donna McLean of Cornwall PEI, owned by Steve Morton of Windsor, Nova Scotia, trained by Nicholas White, and driven to victory by Todd Treitz, 2-year-old daughter of Harrods, from the Dragon's Lair mare Cora Bell. 3 for 3 in her short but very productive career at this point in time, as she claims the lion's share of the $9,760 purse in the A division for the 2-year-old fillies in the Atlantic Sire Stakes. Time for the mile tonight, 2:02 and 2/5. Congratulations to all the connections. Number 3, Acton Noisy, triumphant in the A division for the 2-year-old fillies. A division, the 2-year-old colts and geldings in the Atlantic Sire Stakes, $7,380 on the line. From the inside, Putnam's Power with Danny Romo, Aaron's Ambition, Mark Bradley, Tiger Williams, Earl Smith, The Eagle, Gilles Berriot, New School, Kenny Arsenault, Luker's Luck, Mike Downey. Gate is at the head of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Aaron's Ambition in between horses looking for the front. So too is Putnam's Power at the cones, and 3 wide going into this 8th mile turn is Tiger Williams. And those lead 3 on a bit of a breakaway at this point in time, and they're past the opening 8th mile station. Back in 4th is the Eagle, then racing in 5th is New School, and the trailer is Luker's Luck as they go on down the backside, and Tiger Williams wants the front, but he's being denied that by Putnam's Power at this point in time, and they're past the opening quarter-mile station in 29 and 2. The Tiger is going to take back at the cones now as they go on around that burn turn for the first time, and Putnam's Power continues to show the way. As they race in front of the stand for the first time, they're by the 3/8 and Putnam's Power among the favorites on the board, continuing to cut those numbers for Romo, and in second spot is Aaron's Ambition. Right back to the outside, Tiger Williams will take off once again, and in 4th position, that's the Eagle. Racing from 5th is New School, and Luker's Luck, the trailer, past the half, 1 minute and 3/5. On their way to the 5/8, Putnam's Power. Inside of him, Aaron's Ambition. Tiger Williams going down the backside for 3/4 for the final time. That one now has come to 2nd. Then the Eagle is in 4th spot. Racing in 5th, New School and Luker's Luck, the trailer, as they were on past 3/4, and they got that marker in 1:30 and 4. Putnam's Power inside. In 2nd spot is Aaron's Ambition. Tiger Williams on the outside in 3rd with less than 1/8 of a mile left to go. Continues to be Putnam's Power, picking him up and putting him down against Aaron's Ambition in 2nd spot. The Eagle is 3rd, and Putnam's Power is going to get it over Aaron's Ambition, and the Eagle in for 3rd position. Time for the mile, 1:59, 2/5. Here is your winner of race number 9. The undefeated streak continues to start this colt's career. He is now 4 out of 4. But tonight he takes a brand new lifetime mark of 159 and 2. 2-year-old son of Force of Life from the No Nukes mare Southview Shania. Bred by Sean Putnam of Great Village, Nova Scotia. Owned by Ron Seymour Jr. and Bruce Donovan of Glace Bay. Ron Seymour Jr. is the trainer, and Danny Romo is the driver. Putnam's Power, triumphant in that new lifetime mark here this evening, capturing the A division in the Atlantic Sire Stakes for the 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. Aaron's Ambition second, Putnam's Power triumphant for driver Danny Romo here in the 9th. All set for the restart here. Race number 10. Field is back in behind the gate. Forceful Putnam, Ultimate Spirit, Princess Leader, Circle the Winner, Moon Landing, Galamo on the outside. The trailing horses, Woodmere Gorgeous and Pictonian Sunshine. The gate is at the head of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. In between horses, Ultimate Spirit looks for the early lead. On the cones, that is Forceful Putnam, getting set to force the issue. And outside of that one, having some difficulties, but pacing on now, that is Princess Leader. And she is a little rough, but continuing to pace past the opening 8th mile station. As they go on down the backstretch for the opening quarter, in 4th on the inside, that is Woodmere Gorgeous. And making a quick move, Moon Landing is on the outside with cover. Then it's Pictonian Sunshine, Circle the Winner, and Galamo trails as they go past the opening quarter in a brisk 29 3/5. And they're on round that turn, past the 3/8 mile station now, and they'll pass in front of us for the first time on the way to the half, and continuing to show the way as they approach the grandstand now. That is on the lead, Forceful Putnam. In second position, Ultimate Spirit. Then on the outside, Princess Leader. Behind those leaders, it is Woodmere Gorgeous, and they were past the half in 1 minute and 4/5. On the outside and challenging, Princess Leader continues to make a move, but Moon Landing is going 3 wide now from 5th. And that one will fly down the backside for Barrio as they go on down the backstretch for the final time. And it is Forceful Putnam continuing to show the way. On the outside is Ultimate Spirit. Inside of that one, Woodmere Gorgeous. Moon Landing continues to move quickly 4th now as they were past the 3/4 in 1:31 and 1. Continuing to show the way, Forceful Putnam. As they come on round the turn with an 1/8 of a mile left to go, Forceful Putnam is digging in. That one moving for McCollum as they come on down the stretch for home. Big move, though, from Woodmere Gorgeous as they come towards the line. Woodmere Gorgeous and Forceful Putnam dead tight at the wire. Pictonian Sunshine was in for 3rd spot, but a photo for win here in race number 10. The time for the mile, 2:01 1/5. Here's your winner of race number 10. A division. 2-year-old filly victorious against a good group here, and this one takes a brand new speed badge in order to get it done. It's number 1, Forceful Putnam. 2-year-old daughter of Force of Life from the Matter of Money mare Portree. Bred by Sean Putnam of Great Village, Nova Scotia. Owned by Mel Land of the Rocks at Hopewell Cape and Sandra Foley of Fredericton. Sandra trains. Bernard McCollum picks up the catch driving triumph tonight. Horse returning 10:30 on the nose again. The new lifetime mark, 2:01 and 1. Number 1, Forceful Putnam with Bernard McCollum. Here in the 10th race, the triactor. Starters are in behind the gate. Race number 11. A division for the 2-year-old colt pacers. We have Socket to 'em, Carl Eisner, Royal Putnam, Bernard McCollum. The Streak, Gilles Barrio, Calmly Justin, Brian McPhee. meter leader, Dave Carey, Le Gros Marshal, Earl Smith. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Calmly Justin from the outside looks to challenge the early mover, and that is Royal Putnam on the inside of the racetrack with Socket to him racing in third position. On their way to the opening 8th mile station, Socket to him third. Then racing in fourth, it's The Streak. Racing in fifth, Meter Leader. And the early trailer, De Gros Marshal, as they go down the backside for the first quarter-mile marker. And leading it, Calmly Justin had taken over briefly, but right back at him. That was Royal Putnam taking over once again in The Streak, making a move on the outside of the track, now third, now second, as they go on round that barn turn. The Streak is on the move, and he is now leading this one on the outside of the track past the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. Barrio has cleared to the lead with The Streak, and he's got it now by a length and a half over Royal Putnam. Moving in third spot, Calmly Justin, then Socket to him, making a move, Meter Leader to the outside. De Gros Marshal is the trailer, and they reach the half in 1:01 and 2. On their way to 5/8. The Streak is up by a length and a half, continuing to be in second spot, Royal Putnam. Back to the outside, Calmly Justin is there. Then it's Socket to him, making a move in fifth, Meter Leader, and De Gros Marshal is far back and supposedly out of contention at this point in time as they go past three quarters, and it continues to be The Streak on the point. 3 quarters in 1:32. The Streak has made a break on the lead at this point, and that scatters other horses as they come to the 7/8 mile marker. Back pacing is The Streak now at this point as they come round the turn, and it looks like Calmly Justin on the lead. Coming for the finish, Calmly Justin is going to win this one over Meter Leader and Royal Putnam, and the time for the mile, 2:02 and 1. The inquiry sign has been posted. Hold all tickets, please. Here is your winner of tonight's 11th race. A Division action in the Atlantic Sire Stakes. This one going to the number 4, Calmly Justin. 2-year-old son of Force of Life from the Kiev Hanover mare, Zibunichka. Bred by Gary McPherson of North Wiltshire PEI. Owned by Ralph, David, and Ken Sweet of O'Leary. Also Dale Wood of Coleman PEI. Ralph is the trainer. Brian McPhee is your winning driver. 2:02 and 1. Maiden mark taken here tonight in the rich Atlantic Sire Stakes activity. Number 4, Calmly Justin, driven by Brian McPhee. Field is in behind the gate. Race number 12. Fighter Town Pilot, Mark Collett. Escape Plan, Stephen Trites. Sweet Georgette, Ed Harvey. My Bright Penny, Mike Campbell. PH Catman with Mike Stevenson. Olivia's Beau, Todd Trites. Spudland Tyler, Gilles Barrio. Cookie Larry Goes with Mark Haig. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Escape Plan goes for the lead. Far back, as the word go is given, Sweet Georgette. And they go on round the turn, and it is Escape Plan leading it. On their way to the opening 8th, Fighter Town Pilot is in second spot. Spudland Tyler is now 4th, as we've got action on the outside of the racetrack. Quickly, Fighter Town Pilot, aggressive in the early stages, grabs the front. On the outside of the track, that looks like Cookie Larry Goes as they go past the opening quarter. Escape Plan is in 3rd. Then it is Spudland Tyler in 4th. PH Catman is next. Olivia's Beau. Then My Bright Penny. And far back and out of contention is Sweet Georgette. They reach the quarter in 29 and 4/5. Lots of action up front. And on the move on the outside as they pass in front of us for the half. PH Catman has a nose in front. Fightertown Pilot second. Then Spudland Tyler. Escape Plan is fourth. Cookie Larry goes next. Then it's Olivia's Bow, My Bright Penny, and Sweet Georgette. The half was reached in 59 and a 1/5. On the outside, Fightertown Pilot has not been able to clear. As they go on down the backside, there goes Spudland Tyler, 3 wide as they go on for the opening 3/4 mile marker. Spudland Tyler goes right to the front, ahead of Fightertown Pilot. On the outside, Cookie Larry goes, now comes to second spot. PH Catman struggling in third position. As they go on round that turn, it is Escape Plan now challenging for third spot, rounding the barn turn, final time 3/4, 1:29 and 2. On their way for the payoff, it is Barrio. He's got Spudland Tyler on the lead. Spudland Tyler continuing to move quickly on the top, and Spudland Tyler has got it over Cookie Larry goes, and Escape Plan picked up third spot. Time for that mile, 1:59 2/5. Here's your winner of tonight's 12th race. Number 7, Spudland Tyler, is owned by Weldon Briggs of Woodstock, bred by Winback Farm of Chesapeake City. 5-year-old son of Life Sign from the Dragon's Lair mare, returning to sender. He's trained by Sandra Foley, driven to victory by Gilles Barrio, and records a mile tonight in 1:59 and 2, his third victory of the season. Number 7, Spudland Tyler with Gilles Barrio. Field is in behind the gate for the restart of race number 13. We have Breeze Hanover, 7 Signs, Ace on the River, The Power of Grin, SOS Pearl Vision. On the outside, Dr. Decimeter, trailing horses, Nicole's Baby, and Shark Made Him. Gate is at the head of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Ace on the River springs the wings and looks for the early lead against Breeze Hanover on the inside. And they go on round the turn with Nicole's Baby right there in third. SOS Pearl Vision moving up to fourth on the outside, and now Ace on the River takes charge. Past the 8th mile station, they'll go on to the opening quarter. SOS Pearl Vision looking for the lead on the outside. Breeze Hanover third, Nicole's Baby, then 7 Signs. Moving next is Dr. Decimeter with Shark Made Him, and the trailer The Power of Grin as they go on past the quarter in a brisk 28 3/5. On round that barn turn for the first time. As they go for the 3/8 mile station, Ace on the River is right up there, and we've got 4 in and 4 out as they come for the half-mile marker. On the outside is SOS Pearl Vision. With that one on the outside, 7 Signs, then Breeze Hanover, Nicole's Baby. Moving in 5th spot is Dr. Decimeter. Then it is Shark Made Him, and the trailer, as they go on round the turn, is The Power of Grin. Past the half in 58 and 3/5. Past 5/8, and the leader continues to be Ace on the River. Breeze Hanover looks for a seam from the cones. Then moving up on the outside, 7 Signs digging in quickly as they go for 3/4. Making a move, Dr. Decimeter is up there as well as Nicole's Baby. And they were past 3/4 in 1:29 and 1. Ace on the River trying to fend off those challengers, and there have been many of them at this point as they approach 7/8. Ace on the River Will he give way on the cones? On the outside, a new challenger once again is Seven Signs as they come for the payoff. Seven Signs taking over up the cones. Nicole's Baby right there as well. Breeze Hanover. Nicole's Baby's going to get it on the inside ahead of Seven Signs. Looked like Breeze Hanover the show. The time for the mile, 2 minutes, 1/5. Here's your winner of race number 13. It is the 7, Nicole's Baby. Bred by Betty Higgins of Surrey PEI, an 8-year-old mare by Hunterstown from the Storm Damage mare, Bourgeois Baby. Owned and trained by Eric Lakes of Fredericton. Catch driven to victory tonight by Todd Trites for her second win of the season. And it comes this evening in a season's best performance of 2 minutes and 1/5. Returning $9 on the nose, number 7, Nicole's Baby with Todd Trites.